Healthy grass grows quickly. This is a house that I manage, and you can see the grass already within less than a week is already back and tall again because, again, the health of the grass. Now, not all the grass is like that. You can see this grass stayed cropped and consistent height. This area was disturbed by some of the work. We were going to try to put drainage out here, and we're trying to level out the yard. But ultimately, look at this, is coming back quickly. And then we have mushroom activity. I'm Justin Hitt with Prosperity Homestead, and I'm just showing you how we manage grass. Now you can see in this area, we're going to talk about some patterns. You can see in this area, this is, I think it's ginkgo biloba. This tends to grow when the soil is compacted and moist. Over there, it's dry, and it's a low crop grass. So you can see how dry everything is here. Some deer turds. And of course, the grass across there is recovering well. But it grows very quickly because we allow deep root growth. We have the right proper soil pH. And then in this case, we have some fungal activity. If you're going to take grass from grass to forest, you need fungal dominated soil. Now these mushrooms, I don't know if you can eat them or not. I didn't spore print them. I'm just going to basically get them out of here because the house is up for sale. And so a lot of people get confused about mushrooms in their yard. But the mushrooms are there because the soil was inoculated so that the mushrooms would break down the woody thatch material. And anytime there's a major disturbance, such as mowing or disturbance in the universe, I don't know, these guys jump up after it rains. So I pick them out, I dry them out, and then I put them in other yards that I manage to basically, again, to eat up the thatch. This particular yard has odd wet spots. Again, that's why we were going to raise this yard up to about that high so that the water would flow away from the house. So believe it or not, the base level of the foundation of the house is higher than this bump. And the water used to run out to the neighbor's yard. And so we would, I don't think it ran out in the neighbor's yard, but he said it did. So I tried to be a good neighbor and to raise the yard. And then we were going to put a drain in here to basically move all the water across the property into a drain and then send it back here with the downspouts. Best laid plans of mice and men, they say. But look at these mushrooms. Imagine if we did this with edible mushrooms. We would have abundance of growth. But again, what is the mushroom eating? The mushroom is eating this thatch down here. See that? Now we leave this thatch in most of the year because it retains moisture. You can feel the moisture in the ground. But again, it's a little confusing to people when they see all these mushrooms. And notice it is not a mushroom circle. Well, kind of is in some places. But the ground disturbance and the rain and a number of factors causes these little suckers to grow. I try to get them before they sporate, and then I pick them out to inoculate other areas of grass. Now, why is this valuable? First off, grass that recovers quickly is grass that can handle animals. It creates a lot of biomass, so it's sequestering carbon and ultimately providing a quality ecosystem. We're handling erosion by having a nice firm mat of grass. And then what I like the most, I don't need to show you my ugly feet, but is how it feels on the feet. Is walking around in this nice grass. Nice and thick. And see how deep a foot sinks into it? Because again, it recovers quickly. This is less than 1 week of growth. And look at that. The mushroom is eating up all the thatch, turning it into soil. It retains nutrients and feeds the grass itself. And so the cycle of life continues. Now, some people are confused about this because it grows so quickly. Look, we got a little bit of nitrogen fixing in here. Okay. Look how thick that grass, deep that grass is. So I put my hand down there. This grass is usually cut at 5 or 6 inches. And so all the thatch falls down to the bottom. The clovers and stuff are then shaded out by the grasses. And so we end up with a low pile clover. Microbial activity. Oh, I'm just enjoying that field of grass. It kind of chills out a little bit. And we have quick growth. Now, it depends on what kind of seeds you have. Look at that. Depends on what kind of seeds you have, whether you have these. So these confuse the hell out of people because look how fast and thick that's growing. But that was cut at the same time as this grass here and the grass over there. This grass in front of you right now is the most ideal for an urban space. It's a rhizomial grass. The challenge is that it has to be moved by plugs. Oh, you see more clover. It has to be moved by plugs. And so I didn't want to get it into the other area because we were going to dig it up again. But now we're just selling everything. We don't really care. But again, if you're going to have grass, grass as a resource. Grass as a resource is going to be heat. It's like 90 degrees outside and the grass is super green. Now, some of the neighbors' grasses have patchy dead spots. I don't want to point out particular grass and stuff that has problems, but I want thick grass I can walk around in that takes the animal traffic. Sometimes you can see footprints. That's comfortable. That's so cooling.